Hey guys, so for this video I'll be reviewing SNSD Son Yoshida's solo album. So right now we only have Taeyeon, Tiffany, and if you still count Jessica like I do, having solos from the group. There are rumors that Sohyun will be making a solo debut, so I'm looking forward to that because, I have a thing with Sohyun where, like, I really like her, but I never see her as an individual when it comes to, like, singing. I don't know how to really explain that. I feel she works really well when she's with someone else next to her. So, like her video with Yuri, but even though with just one person, she just seems a little bit awkward. She works extremely well with TTS and the group itself, but I never seen what she's capable of as a solo. I know she's one of the best vocalists and one of the best dancers in the group, so she has a lot of potential, and I'm really looking forward to what she's gonna put out. I don't know if she's gonna do a ballad or if she's gonna do more of a pop track, R&B, who knows. She does like writing and composing songs, so hopefully we'll get to see or hear what she's doing in terms of that, because SM doesn't really give a lot of opportunities to a lot of their groups to write and compose their own music. And then for Yuri, it's also a rumor, and I'm also curious to see how that would sound. I feel like hers would be more of like dancey, while Sohyun, I'm really just unsure what route she would take with that solo. But for right now, I do have all the solos, so I'm quite happy. It took me a while to finally have them, but I bought them all while I was in vacation, so it was a goal of mine this year to just get all of these solos, because I do collect SNSD, and they are my favorite girl group, and I feel like I've been not really keeping up with them because they really stopped a lot of their promotions this past few years. They just don't promote as much as a group, so that's quite sad. But they have worked so much throughout these years. I have no complaints. We do have a lot of music still, but I'm always hoping for a new Japanese single or a new Japanese album. But at least these solos are making up for the lack of music they're releasing as a group. So I would just talk about what I like from these solos, what I didn't like, and which ones I like the most, and concept and whatnot. So the first solo we got from them was Taeyeon I. In my opinion, this is probably more solid than Y. I feel like the songs really just blend well together. It doesn't change as much, while this one, they do blend together, but I feel like the songs in this one are much stronger. I do like Y more than I, but I like them a lot. I just like Y a little bit more. I don't know, I just gravitated towards the song, even though it's not completely my style, and I do love I as well. It's one of my favorite songs as well. But as an album, I like I more. As a concept, I like the Y era more. So for Taeyeon, I'm quite pleased that she didn't just stick to just this R&B ballad pop, that she tried something else with this one, even though not all the songs here are completely my style. In a way, I did like Y a lot, but some of these songs I just kind of just forget about. So a lot of people like Starlight. It's not the best one for me. It's not bad, but it's just not completely my style. But for this one, I just really enjoyed, let me see. I just enjoyed every single track in here. Like, it just blends so well. It blends really well together. But I love both of these concepts. It's like, this one's really relaxing, and this one just very summer. So SM did a great job by releasing this in the summer. And then, of course, we got Tiffany with I Just Wanna Dance. And when it comes to comparing these two, I think this one really, just the songs and everything is much, it blends the most. I mean, these two have very solid sounds, but this one, in terms of the sound of everything, it's just perfect. If I had to really rank from these three, I Just Wanna Dance and Why as albums. The title track, it's really easy to listen to, but I feel like Tiffany could have gotten like a stronger track, because this one is just not very strong, but very catchy and easy to listen to. I did like that in terms of just the concept and everything. It just fits Tiffany's personality and everything. So SM did a great job with this one. And I'm a little upset that Tiffany didn't really get a lot of attention from this. It just kind of went by really fast, and just, I feel like nothing really happened. And it's really sad to see what's happening to her right now. So in terms of solos, I don't see Tiffany releasing a solo anytime soon, not even next year, because the scandal is hitting her really hard with everything she's doing with she's being like kicked out of shows and everything. And then of course, you know, my ultimate bias, and you can probably tell that because, you know, I talk about Jessica a lot and she is my profile picture. So I'm just gonna move this over here. So for this one, if I had to compare them to these three, I would say Jessica's solo is my favorite, and it's not being extremely biased, because I do like Why more than Fly, by just a little bit. It's just that this album, every single track is great. I have no complaints. And the packaging, everything was just perfect. I just cannot just stop smiling every time I see this album or hear it, because, you know, Jessica was so involved in this with writing and composing and just the concept. Everything is just really hard. The pictures, the photo book is my favorite photo book ever. I'm just so happy with everything she's done. I'm really proud of her. I'm so proud of her. This gave me so much happiness. For everybody like that I know here on YouTube, they know I was so excited for this, and I was quite satisfied with the final result. I don't know all the tracks. You know, I'm gonna pull this out again. Sorry if this video is being really long, but this one I can really talk about each track, because I listened to this much more than Tiffany's and Taeyeon's Y, because for instance, this is not my favorite style of music, but it's easy to listen to. And this one, some songs just don't do much for me except for Y and like two other songs. And then for I, it is quite an old album, but this one I can listen to. So if I had to rank them, I love how these this one's just a little bit bigger, but you know, I see what you did, Jessica. So at least satisfies someone's in a way, in a sneaky way. So if I had to rank these, from my favorite to least favorite, as an album, so Jessica's album's first, then we got Taeyeon's I, and then Tiffany's I Just Wanna Dance. For title tracks, Y, I, and Jessica's Fly, and last, Tiffany's I Just Wanna Dance. Oh, the solo made me so happy. and the song's quite inspirational because, you know, she had to go through a lot with leaving SNSD. So Fly, you know, it's just your, I guess, your typical type of song of being inspirational, you know, flying and getting through all the struggles. But, you know, it's with her own story, and the rap has a little shade in it, so I like that. I really like the song. The music video is perfect. She, if you're a fan of Jessica, you can see a lot of the imagery she's trying to portray, because, you know, she's known for being the ice princess, but she's in the desert and she's looking for the snow wonderland or something like that. Big Mini World, another great track. Okay. And then I guess this is kind of like a small unboxing of Jessica's mini album. So if I had to pick a favorite track in this, it would be Falling Crazy in Love. Oh, this song is just so great. And she wrote it too. I just love all these pictures. You can never get enough of Jessica. So Love Me the Same, you know, this one got a music video as well, and slower track. All these songs are very easy to listen to. I feel like I'm repeating myself, but they're simple, but they're not generic in a way. Golden Sky is written for, you know, Jessica fans, so I love that song as well. That's a great picture of her. Oops. It's the 6th track, that song. 5th, 6th. And Dear Diary at the end. That one's more of a little slower song. There's also an English version of this album. I liked it just as much. Maybe Flies has a little bit of corny, cheesy lyrics to it, but you know, it's okay. But the other songs are great. The English versions of this I quite enjoyed as well. So please buy that if you like the album. And if you're a Jessica fan or an SNSD fan that still gets counts her in, you know, please support them, because with you actually buying these albums, it tells the companies that fans are willing to support them. And especially for girl groups, I cannot stress this enough, and I think I've said this like a million times in a lot of videos. Please buy the physical copies of these albums, because it really does make a difference for companies to see that fans are willing to buy them. Boy groups don't really have to worry about this as much, because they do have a stronger fan base when it comes to fans actually buying. But please buy girl group albums, and especially these solos. So if you want to see more solos, if you buy them and then tell your other K-pop friends that like the albums or things like that to buy them as well, because there's a chance that they're more likely to release another album. For instance, Jessica had a lot of support with this release. It was one of the highest selling solo albums of this year, and you know, she's already recording new stuff. I don't know when that's going to be released. I don't know if that's going to be near the end of the year, maybe next month, who knows, or hopefully next year at the latest. And, you know, Taeyeon got her second solo because she was good. She had success with I. So, please, if you're a fan of any group or any solo artist, buy the physical copy. Or at least buy it on iTunes. But just don't go download it illegally and say you love this group and you support them so much. I'm pretty sure sometimes $10 may seem like a lot. But if you look at your daily expenses or weekly expenses and you save $2, $3 at most, you can save up to at least buy one album from your favorite group or from your favorite solo artist. And then just a quick thing for fans of Jessica. She is planning to, get another solo, so please support that as well. And she's also releasing a single for her old first solo track. It's called Sweet Delight. It doesn't have more songs than just that one. It just has remixes of that song. I don't have a copy of it right now because it's gonna be released, and I think this September 7th. I'm not 100% sure, but I know it's in September. I am gonna buy it. Obviously it's Jessica, but I think it might have a small photo book or something because at least get some initiative or way to get fans to buy it since it's just only one track. So if you want to support her in that, please do. And if you're curious of what the song sounds like, it's already released. It's like 6 years old. It was to promote an ice cream brand. And yeah, if you have any questions or you want like an individual unboxing of these, comment down below. But I'm pretty sure everybody has seen unboxings of this, so I'm not the best unboxer in all of YouTube, but I just want to give my opinion for these 4 albums. And I'm so proud of all of them. They have grown so much. Taeyeon has been like one of the most requested people to get solos in terms of girl groups. She finally got it, and she got a lot of support. So hopefully the next release that she gets is a full-length album. I'm just worried that maybe SNSD won't be making a group comeback this year because, they've been doing so much individual stuff. I'm not going to complain because we did get 2 minis and, plus Jessica. But and hope maybe we'll get a TTS comeback, but who knows after the whole Tiffany thing. So yeah, I hope everyone's has a great day, and look forward to my next video. Okay, bye.